Every time you send a text message, stream a video, or just open an app on your phone, something incredible happens behind the scenes. Your data travels at nearly the speed of light to a place you will probably never see. A massive, windowless building filled with thousands upon thousands of blinking machines. This place is called a data center. And right now, these buildings are being built all over the world at a scale we've never seen before. So why are data centers suddenly taking over the internet? Data centers themselves aren't a new concept. They've been the backbone of our digital world for decades. But the sheer number being built right now is growing at an unprecedented, rapid rate. We're talking about a global construction boom. Major tech companies are investing hundreds of billions of dollars into building brand new facilities. Entire regions from Northern Virginia to Singapore are transforming into massive hubs for data center construction. And the demand for space inside these buildings just continues to skyrocket. So, what's really causing this sudden, explosive growth? At its most fundamental level, a data center is a fortified building that stores, processes, and manages information. Step inside, and you'll find endless rows of server racks. These racks are filled with powerful, specialized computers that store our data, run our applications, and manage all the traffic flowing across the internet. Think about it. Everything from your social media posts to your online shopping orders to the movies you stream at night is handled through these machines. Without data centers, the modern internet as we know it simply wouldn't function. Now, the biggest and simplest reason data centers are expanding so quickly is that the internet itself is getting bigger, much bigger. There are more people online today than at any other point in history. And each one of us is using more data every single day. We're streaming video in higher and higher resolutions. We're uploading gigabytes of photos and videos. We're using cloud storage to back up our entire digital lives. All of this activity creates an immense continuous demand for data processing and storage capacity. And data centers are the physical infrastructure that makes it all possible. Another major factor fueling this expansion is the phenomenal rise of cloud computing. A few years ago, you might have stored most of your files and software directly on your personal computer or phone. But today, both individuals and companies are moving everything to the cloud. But what is the cloud, really? It's not some abstract entity floating in the sky. The cloud is just a marketing term for a network of data centers. Businesses of all sizes now rely heavily on cloud services like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud to run their websites, their applications, and their entire business operations. This means they need constant access to powerful, secure, and reliable infrastructure. And that infrastructure lives inside these data centers. More recently, a powerful new force has emerged, accelerating data center growth even further. And that force is artificial intelligence. AI systems, especially the large language models that power tools like ChatGPT, require an absolutely enormous amount of computing power. Training and running these complex systems uses far more energy and processing capability than traditional applications ever did. We're talking orders of magnitude more. This has created a new gold rush, a wave of demand unlike anything the industry has seen before. Tech companies are now in a race to build even larger, more powerful, and more specialized data centers just to support their AI ambitions. But you can't just build a data center anywhere. Their location is a strategic balancing act. On one hand, they are often located near major cities and population centers. This is done to reduce latency, which is the technical term for the delay in data transmission. The closer the data center is to you, the faster your apps and websites will load. But at the same time, these facilities are often built in more remote areas that have access to two crucial resources: cheap electricity and plenty of land. Because running a data center requires an astonishing amount of power. It has this delicate balance between the need for speed and the need to manage costs that ultimately determines where these new facilities are built. And this brings us to one of the biggest concerns surrounding the data center boom: energy consumption. These facilities are incredibly power-hungry. A single large data center can consume as much electricity as a small city. All that power is needed not only for the servers themselves, but also for massive cooling systems that run 24/7 to prevent the machines from overheating. As the construction of new data centers continues to accelerate, meeting this growing demand for energy is becoming a major global challenge, putting a strain on power grids and raising important questions about sustainability. Despite these significant challenges, the importance of data centers is only going to grow. As technology continues to evolve at a breakneck pace, as AI becomes more integrated into our daily lives and as more of our world moves online, the demand for data centers will almost certainly keep increasing. They have become one of the most critical and yet invisible pieces of modern infrastructure, as essential as our power plants and highways. So the next time you send a quick message, watch a video, or ask an AI a question, take a moment to remember what's happening in the background. It's not just happening inside your device. Your request is being sent to one of these massive humming buildings filled with powerful machines, quietly and invisibly powering the internet from behind the scenes. Thanks for watching Hidden Industries. Subscribe to our channel to explore more of the incredible systems that are quietly running the modern world.